nervous for some reason. I don't know why.
Why?
Maybe because it's just good cooking. Am I live?
You're live.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Chemies. Today we are doing chicken pot pie soup or stew, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. Stew's a little thicker, soup's a little runnier. It's somewhere in between. So we'll just call it chicken pot pie soup because it's good, isn't it, Johnny?
It's so good.
Oh, beautiful. Just smells great in here. Johnny, here we have you guys. This is the whole start of it right there. We put some butter in there, and there's our Miracle right there. We've got celery, carrots, and some onion, and some garlic in there as well. Salt and pepper. Just giving them a little sweat down there. And we're going to do this, you guys, today in the slow cooker, which is fantastic. It's going to go in the slow cooker, and we're going to let it simmer and go for probably, 3-4 hours maybe, give or take. And just let everything bind and come together really nice. Our potatoes are going to go in. They're going to be great, you guys. So that being said, let's get this party started. You're going to need some whipping cream. And I'll put the recipe, I'll put everything in writing.
Half and half.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, half and half. Well, it's called whipping cream here, though, John. But very similar, you guys. So I start with putting a little of that in, just like so, because we are in the slow cooker. Now I've turned it on. And then after that, you guys, Texas chicken stock right there. And now what I did with this, you guys, is I had a little bit left over from some bone broth that I did with the chicken. So I added it to there. And other than that, I use this stuff. Go get some of that fantastic stuff. Great flavor, just deep, good. Just really helps you build. So in with the chicken stock. And you can add more out throughout the cooking. If you think you need more, this is all eyeballed, of course. So just how we do it here on the Chemies. And then I take a little bit of milk. Just like so. We'll probably be good right about there. Now, what I do, you guys, and I'm going to mention this real quick, is you can use flour or a thickener or whatever kind. I use this culinary cream, and I just use a little bit, not a whole lot, just enough. Throughout the cook, I'll add it if I think I need it. Sometimes I don't need it. If the potatoes are starchy enough where they break down a little bit and get out there, I won't need it, eh? So, just depends. And now this here, see, sweat that down, get a little char on there. In it goes, you guys, into our chicken pot pie soup. Now that's your base, you guys, really. And it's the base for so many things, really. In reality, it's the base for so much stuff, isn't it, John?
Oh, yeah.
It's just amazing. Just amazing. And now, I made life really easy, you guys. So this is a meal. In our potatoes go. Now these potatoes, you guys, like I said, everything's eyeballed here on the Chemies. So I will put a recipe in and I'll roughly give it to you the way I think. But that being said, potatoes are going to have to cook. So always try to cut them uniform. So they're all roughly the same size. Then they all kind of cook. You don't want to have a big hunk like this, right? Which is broke up anyways. But, a big hunk like that or whatever. Being that is going to do the cooking. So I put about that in there when I feel good. And then I add just a bit of parsley. Let it go through the cook. We're going to use parsley as a garnish as well. You'll see later on. Now, this is something, you've seen how fast I've done this, you guys? Sorry, John, this is burning here. Sorry, you guys. You've seen how fast I've done this. All you got to do is cut up some carrots, some celery, and some onion. Really easy. And if you don't even want to do that, you can get like little carrots already cut up and stuff at the store, like I did right here, right there from Safeway, you guys. Pulled rotisserie chicken already done and ready to go. Lots of times I've done this where I've done the oven thing or I've done the Traeger and brought the chicken in. But you know what? Today we're in a bit of a hurry and we just thought, you know what? I said, we're going to do it like this. Just make life easy. Look at that. Now, you guys, that's one thing I'm going to tell you right now when I do chicken pot pies and this type of stuff. I like big chunks of chicken and lots of chicken. Let's just show you folks there at home. Look at that. Look at all that chicken in there. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? We'll get this stirring up now. Look at that. Well, you guys know the answer right there. You know that's going to be damn good. Look at here. And you know what, you guys? It's fall and it's raining here right now. And there is no better way to break into the fall season, the burr months I call it, than a beautiful, beautiful pot of chicken pot pie soup or stew or chicken pot pie for that matter. Now, a little bit of salt. There again. I kind of eyeball it. In it goes, just like that. Pepper, gotta have that, right?
Yep.
Give it a good healthy little dose of that pepper. That's going to get in there. Now, I did have some garlic in the onions and in the carrots and the celery, but I add a little extra garlic just because it's real good. Now, chamois has a little secret here. Get all that dark meat in. You know what? Let's just do that. Actually, sorry guys.
You were gonna save them.
Aw, well, because, you know. Keyboard, Betty, Magoo. Oh, my little dogs, they always got to come and have a little bite with Daddy. Where's Magoo?
He's
okay,
under.
we'll save that for Magoo. He's horizontal. We went for a good walk today already, didn't we, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay, oh, right here, you guys. So what I do is I go down to the grocery store and I get a little bit of, I'll just show you, poultry mix right there. Get a little bit of that. I know that's not traditional in the pot pie, but that's how the chamois do it. And I just add it in big chunks. You can kick them out or whatever you want to do after. But I just do that just to give a little bit of flavor, something different, like poultry. That's what you're doing, right? So why wouldn't you do that? Got some rosemary in there, some thyme, some sage, good stuff. And yeah, give that a little stir. We got our salt and pepper in there. Get a close-up of that, Johnny, before we let this bad boy sit for a while. Oh, now guys, I'm going to tell you right now what you got to do before you get this thing going too long. See how thick it is?
That's nice.
We'll see what we need. We might need a bit of thickener, but I'll show you if I do that. Now, I've seasoned, I've done everything, I've hammered everything in there. We've put some salt to it, chicken stock and all that. Take a spoon. Let's not take our herbs. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's not too salty, nothing's too strong there. We're going to let some of them flavors come together now. There you are, right on. So come on back, we're going to put some dumplings in it, and we'll show you how we do that end of it as well. So, and then, you know what, John? This is why I have Johnny, because I always forget this step. Some peas. Why not go a bit harder? Johnny, you kind of embarrassed me here on the show today. That's okay. That's why I got a wingman named Johnny. Hey, Shammy? And corn. We love corn in there. Johnny really likes the corn. There we are, you guys. Now, what I do is I'll check that out. This is what happens when you eyeball, see? You gotta eyeball that. There we go. Do we need more? No, I think we're pretty good. And like I said, we'll test it throughout and keep flavor. You know, if we gotta add some flavors, we will. And that's how you do a beautiful chicken pot pie, soup or stew, or whatever you want to call it. Chamois soup right there. Fantastic. Come on back. We're going to take a quick commercial break here, and we're going to show you how we do the dumplings. Love you guys. Thanks for rolling with the chamois. Welcome back to Chamois. Should we shut that TV off? Brookie Chaminar. Joanna, just do a quick spin there and have a look at Mitch out there. Oh, don't go down. He already fell. He wrecked the flower bed, but that's okay. He got a bad scar on his back. Just turn that TV off. You're live with the Chamois. Oh, never a dull moment here at the Chamois, eh, you guys? Got the daughter's boyfriends here. I'll tell you, it's good entertainment. So here we are. Chicken pot pie soup, you know. We had to switch pots. We didn't have enough room in there for dumplings, did we, John?
No.
And I hadn't had to thicken, you guys, as you can see. Remember I told you guys about thickener? It's done its job. As you can see, it's just thickened itself up. Now, I don't have any, but lots of times, you guys, I'll land a scoop or two of Velveeta or Cheese Whiz in there, and it just gives that bad boy some body, but we don't have it, so not today. So here's our dumplings. John, how did you make these?
Well,
Tell the beautiful people at home how you made them.
flour, salt,
Yeah, what else?
butter, that's it.
Yeah, just very simple. I just rip them into little chunks like this. My grandma used to make these, and if anybody out there is watching, she called them canadles. And I'd love the recipe. This could be what they were, I don't know. But she'd make them with her cream and potato soup, you guys, and they were like fantastic. Don't make them too big because they gotta cook, eh? So you don't want them overly big. Just rip them in nice little chunks, just like so. Another thing you can use, I've used like buns, I've used tortilla shells, I've used pretzels, believe it or not. Bread, just hunks of bread in there for dumplings and stuff. And it's good too. So don't get too picky, just make it and do your thing. I just rip nice chunks off like so. In they go. And we're gonna let them bad boys cook just like that. And when you're ready, come on back and we'll show you the servings on this. Mitch, thank you for doing the Christmas lights. Are you okay? Show the beautiful people at home.
I'm alive.
Let's see what happened to your back. Show Joanna what happened.
Let's see what we got.
Or is it Janice? Oh no, Joanna.
What do you got going on here?
Right
with
here,
the
see,
roll?
Mitch, we got these dumplings going in.
So that's all you got to do. Is
Yeah, you don't
add-
want them too big because they gotta cook.
That's
eh?
all you got to do is add dough like that.
Yeah, add the dough in
We
and
have
that's gonna
some
cook.
So
Over
you
in
don't have
that
to pre-cook
corner.
them or anything. It's just
This
adding
is
dough.
it.
This is it.
Now they're gonna cook.
Now
on
they're
their
gonna
own.
cook in there and then you're gonna eat it here with us tonight, Mitch.
They'll float up to the top.
Chloe, how's Mitch's back?
Not good.
Where else, Johnny? Just like that, you
Are
guys.
you?
It's just like playing with Play-Doh as a kid.
Yeah, right
God, I
there. You
miss
got
playing.
a couple spots.
Where, Johnny, right here?
Right there, yeah.
No, good, Johnny. Now, you guys, another little trick if you want to thicken is you can roll this in flour and add it there, and that'll help thicken too a little bit. But we don't need it. We just don't need it. Okay, Mitch.
What are we doing here, Shane?
Did you put that ladder back?
I did.
Okay, never a dull moment here at the Chemis. Mitch Sanger hurt his back, but he's doing better today.
Fell off the ladder.
And fell
no
off
big
the
deal.
ladder, no big deal. Wrecked Johnny's flower bed, wrecked the bird bath, and some
I'm sorry, I did
some
that.
moon rays. That's okay, as long as he's not hurt. That's a matter here. That's all that matters here today. You didn't fill out your JSA, Mitch. That's why.
My flaw hot was not.
That's why you need a JSA filled out. We should have had a tailgate. You guys, come on back. Here we go, you guys. Have a look here. The chamois. You're rolling with the chamois. Look at these dumplings in here, you guys. These little canados. Oh, I call them canados because that's what like I was saying earlier, my grandma used to call them that. Look at that. Guys, how's that pot pie soup treating you?
It is so good.
Oh, look at that. I gotta get some of these dumplings. Look at them dumplings. Oh, man. Joanna, what were we? We were missing a couple little items in the dumplings, you guys, but you'll never know it.
Powder.
Yeah. This is how my grandma used to make them, and they were just like this. They'd stay just...
Who cares what you're missing? It's
Oh! Right, Nick? Chamois. Great cooking. Hang on, you guys want to try one of Johnny's dumplings here? Oh, yeah, look
Maybe
at these.
touch that.
This is just like how my grandma used to make them.
A little bit of butter.
Wow.
It was just coffee
Nice.
that too.
Oh, that's hot. That's good. Right on. Thank you guys so much. Chicken, pot pie soup, or stew, whatever you want to call it. Hanging with the chamois. See you next time. Great cook right there. Call me for the recipe.